Welcome back to This Keane Life. My name is Melissa, and today we're doing a garden tour that I filmed on June 3rd. I think we're getting up on June 6th. So we'll get to pan through my garden. I spent quite a bit of time admiring the sweet potatoes that I have here in this bed with the sugar pie pumpkin and the honey nut squash. That's all that's in this bed. There's quite a bit of sweet potatoes, so I'm really hopeful that that's going to turn out. But come on along with me in my garden and see how much has grown. On the second bed, strawberries got one harvest. My acorn squash is blooming, and the zinnias, we have one back there that's getting taller. And a winter squash that's climbing. No female flowers on it that I've seen. These are my patty pan. I don't see female flowers on it yet. All male. With lots of cucumber beetles. Here's another patty pan with some basil behind it. This little squash is finally growing. I'm gonna have to start supporting it on the trellis here soon. This one too. Nice spaghetti squash. And here's the one we hand pollinated last time. More patty pan. Oh, look, a first female flower here. Spaghetti squash. It's looking great. Got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 fruits going. These green beans are still really puny, but the zinnias look much better. And then the sunflowers are very tall. And silver slicers. Looking good. Need to harvest that Anaheim pepper. My little cherry tomatoes are a little too wild. I need to clean them up. Been pretty busy this week. My other Anaheim peppers haven't produced much. Some little tomatoes. No jalapenos yet. This tomato plant is loaded. No cayenne yet. And these two tomato plants are looking good. Another pepper. And harvest my first tomato. I need to pull it off before something else eats it. It's looking pretty good. You can't really see my little orb weaver spider right there. Let's see. Nope. I really like those solar lights. They're very nice. It lights everything up beautifully at night. A couple of them are dead. I think over there, that one's dead. This looks so fantastic compared to what it looked like when I planted everything out. Some of these vines are very, very long. This one comes all the way from over here and travels. Some are trying to escape. But I am excited for those. And my fourth bed, we've got our pinto beans looking great with our T of sunflowers coming up. I just made a T shape for the bulbs to go around. I haven't seen the bulbs come up yet. Along this side is mostly honeydew. After my dogs dug up that area, I planted a couple watermelons. That's a watermelon. We'll see if they actually do anything. That one down there may be a watermelon too, coming up. I'm not sure. This squash forest is looking great over here. We've got lots of sunflowers. I love sunflowers. We've got the white long, I believe, right here, the white long zucchini. And I've got some yellow squash, black beauty, yellow zucchini. This one's getting eaten, and I'm not sure by what because I can't catch them eating it. I don't think it's my dogs, but something is eating some of these leaves. Haven't been able to find it yet, so if you know what's eating my leaves, definitely let me know. Oh, female flowers are starting down there. That one right there, the female flower. That makes me excited. So here is my bolted parsley. I'm letting it stay for pollinators. I haven't really seen any around it, but that doesn't mean they aren't there. Little web in there. Oh, hi, little spider. Here's another zucchini. I hand pollinated that one a couple days ago. I think it's going to be ready soon. Look at those sunflowers. They've got a lot of pests on them, but the ladybugs are doing their jobs. I've seen some assassin bugs too. I may not see them now. Lots of ladybugs. Is that 2 ladybugs? That's not a lot, but I've seen up to 5 on each of these. They're bending toward the sunrise. Oh, there's an assassin bug, I think. More squash plants, the marigolds. We planted more marigolds and it looks like they're just starting to come up right here. My son and I planted those in a recent video. They're looking great. And these little tiny squash. My peppers are turning colors if poor one has a sunburn. It's okay, we can cut off what we don't want and use it. I'll probably be taking those off very soon. But more of that tea of sunflowers. Ooh, that melon right there is starting to curl. I need to get it supported. So the Parisian pickling cucumbers need some additional support and trellising. I need to pull those out. I ran out, so I had to buy some more. Instead of these little ones, though, all of them are big, which is what I prefer. You see how big they are. I love these things. Well, so far I love them. We'll see how they actually stand up to our heat. Later this week, it's supposed to hit 106. Here are my Kajari melons. This one is growing nicely. And part of my sunflower wall has started blooming. There's a couple, I think they are, I don't remember what they are. This is a chocolate cherry, and it is so hard to see how beautiful that color is, especially with the sun behind it. This is the same one over here. You can see it better. It'll have multiple flowers. You are supposed to be under. There you go. Stay in your spot. But look at how beautiful. Once all of these blooms are open, it will be so pretty. Oh, there we go. That is gorgeous. I love it. It's so dark it's almost black. That one just started opening up right there. And on the back side, I'll show you the other one. That loofah seed we planted has sprouted. I still have my kale in June. That one was a pumpkin. There's one I saw, I want to say on Acre Homestead. Becky from Acre Homestead, I was going back through things and came across the one where she was cooking pumpkin. And she said that the color and fruit on that pumpkin was awesome. And I'll pop it down below, but that one has me excited because I saw someone else grow it and they loved it. I planted more of my New Zealand spinach and some of them are starting to come up, but not a whole lot. And this cucuzzi, I believe it's cucuzzi squash. It's looking really good. My pomegranate. I can't wait for that to get bigger. I should probably get it out of the pot and into the ground, but I haven't done that yet. I've planted more, I direct seeded more little tomatillos, hoping that they would come up. Only a couple have come up, and that's okay. But I really want to be able to make my own salsa verde this year. Some beans and sage. And while we're here, my green stalks with pots everywhere I need to clean up. My green stalks are looking fantastic. A lot of the beans that I planted the other day, it's been almost a week, I want to say, have come up. It doesn't want to turn. It's heavy. There we go. It's looking good. Lots of little baby beans in here. I have kidney beans, 2 different types of kidney beans, cannelli, which is like a white kidney bean, and what's the other one? Great Northern bean, and some mint. Oh, look, another one's about to come up. We're just having sunrise peek over the houses behind me, and it's beautiful. Okay, back to the bed. And here are some tomatoes. It's my second bed with tomatoes. This one is mostly Roma for making sauces, hopefully. Then I've got some peppers. It's a marigold. I also have some really tall marigolds here, but bell pepper. I think those are Marconi. Tomato. I moved the eggplant. I didn't like where they were on the other side. More Romas. I have some tomato plants that are really far from where I want them to be against the trellis, so I'll probably have to move those and see if they survive. This one has a bunch of little sprouts for that different types of tomatoes. I'll have to try to move those around as well. That one that's bigger I'll leave alone, but the other 2 smaller ones I'll probably spread them out. And some spinach that has moved around. More marigolds. More bell peppers. With some sunburn. Oh, other side, I forgot to show you the beautiful sunflower. That sunlight behind it is making it hard, but it's beautiful. I'll drop a picture that I took earlier. And now we're back to the cucumbers. I need to spend some time putting them on the trellis with the supports, cleaning up some of the tomatoes that are wild, and harvesting. It just makes me excited. I hope everything does well with a week expecting 106 degrees. Oof. Welcome to Arizona, huh? But thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for walking through my garden. Have a good one. Have a good one.